Hello, parents. Welcome to Heard's Homeroom. My name is Heather Heard, and I am a transition services advisor for the Division of Early Childhood. This is Heard's Homeroom on demand for the week of April 12th, 2021. Welcome. For those of you all, if it's your first time joining us, welcome to Heard's Homeroom. And for those of you all that join me every time we have Heard's Homeroom, welcome back. Now, before I begin, I want to give a special thank you to all of the parents that came out on Saturday for our books and breakfast in the park. The weather, you know how Memphis weather is. It was kind of bad on Friday night, and then Saturday morning it was cold and rainy. But despite that all, you guys showed up, and we thank you so very much for coming out and spending some of your Saturday with us. It wasn't the vision that we had, but it turned out to be nice. And thank you for those of you all who have been sending pictures and who have been tagging us on social media. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please continue to bring them in. Our hashtag is SCS901 PreK and SCS901 PreK Books and Breakfast. So if you have your pictures from this past Saturday, please send them to us. I'd also like to thank Dyvelin Gordon, our executive director, Catherine Bostic, our education director, and Christina Jones, our transition services managers. These ladies, they're awesome, and it's because of them I'm able to do Heard's Homeroom. So thank you, ladies, for being the cheerleader, for being the supporter, and allowing Heard's Homeroom to happen. So again, Heard's Homeroom is on demand, so this gives you opportunity to watch it at your own time. But also, if there's something that I say or you want to go back and replay it again, you have that luxury of doing so. As always, I always start off with my Dollar Tree find. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I have is bubbles. And as you can see, half of our bubbles are gone. This is a big hit in my house. And so bubbles are just so much fun. They're just fun. And also, when you blow them, parents, and your child zigzags and they try and catch them or pop them, they are using their fine motor skills. And that is something that we are trying to get them to use is fine motor skills. So bubbles are awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, my theme for this week for my Dollar Tree finds, it is let's get outside. So the second thing I found seeds. Yes. Now I have a green thumb. Now you all might have one, but I don't. But the seeds are $4 first of all. And so they have plants, but then they also have vegetables. So I found carrots, peas, and summer squash. So imagine what you can do at home outside by planting these. It's just the joy of watching it from a seed and then seeing it inch up through the soil and watching it grow. So you are making memories and you're having fun. You're learning that cycle of planting, and it's just a great, fun family time. They also had little pots that you can plant. If you don't want to plant them in the backyard, you can plant them in the pots. They have various color pots. And then guess what else I found, guys? I found potting soil. Yes. So you can do everything in one stop with getting your planting on. Very simple, huh? Very fun. And it's an awesome thing to do with your kids. Now, the very last thing that I have to share with you is something that's kind of fun. So for this, you're going to need sidewalk chalk and pool noodles. Okay. How many of you all remember playing tic-tac-toe? You remember that? I do. It was one of my favorite games growing up as a child. Well, this is where the sidewalk chalk comes in. I found this chalk. Now, a couple weeks ago, I showed you some chalk that I found at Target. But I found this chalk at Dollar Tree. And it's actually more chalk in here than the ones I found at Target. But you need to take your chalk. And you need to go outside. And you need to draw the tic-tac-toe board on the ground. Okay? That's the first thing you do. Next thing, at the Dollar Tree, you get your pool noodles. Okay? So not only are they for swimming, I'm about to show you what else you can do with them. So you get your pool noodles and you cut your pool noodles up into little circles. See? And these are the things that you use for your tic-tac-toe. You use these, right? Now, if you want to be creative, you can make X's out of the pool noodles. I'm not that creative, and I just figured, well, hey, they have different colors, so you're either going to be red or you're going to be green. So just pick the colors and use that. But think about all the fun you can have using this little activity outside, doing this little activity outside. And then when you get finished, take the chalk, write letters, have your child write their name, create an obstacle course. There's so many different things that you can do with the sidewalk chalk. And then guess what? When it rains, it washes away. And then try it again on another day. So these are my Dollar Tree finds for this week. Everything is $1 except for the seeds. They're for $1. So get outside, do some fun activities, and just have fun, make memories, create traditions with your family. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on in Herd's homeroom for the week. So give me just a second, and I'm going to share my screen. All right, you know how technology goes. It is great when it works. All right, now let me share my screen with you guys. Here we go. All right, here is our welcome. So again, welcome to Herd's homeroom. And we are going to look at our conversation starters for the week. Now, remember with our conversation starters, we are having back and forth conversations, which, it increases your child's vocabulary and it builds their listening skills. We have to be intentional and specific. We want you to move away from those one-word questions with the simple yes and no answers. So on the screen, you will see our 3 conversation starters for the week. So be sure to take a picture of the starters and indulge in some good conversations with your child. Now, you can create your own conversation starters. This is just a little guide to help you get going. Go ahead and take a picture. Now let's look at the skills for the week. These are some of the things that your child may work on this week. Now, it looks like they're doing a lot of reviewing this week. So this is a review week for the week of April 12th through 16th. And while I'm thinking about this, let me remind you, there's no school on Friday, April 16th. Again, there is no school on Friday, April 16th. It just hit me while I was sitting here. And I didn't create a slide for you, but now you know there's no school on Friday, April 16th. So today, April 12th, we begin our online registration for the 2021-2022 school year. The information link for registration is on the screen. So that's www.scsk12.org/registration/. Let me share just a little information with you. So whether your child is brand new to Shelby County Schools or returning from another year, registration is required to be enrolled. Now, current SCS PreK students who will be entering kindergarten are considered new students. So please follow the steps for new student registration. And also, students who previously attended SCS, but most recently attended a non-SCS school are considered returning students. So all you have to do is log into your PowerSchool parent account to complete registration. So that's if you have older children. So all of this information can be found on the SCS website. Now on March 8th, our PreK registration kicked off. So if you have other children, or you know of anyone that would like to be a part of our pre-K family for the 2021-2022 school year, have them go to www.scsk12.org/prek/. On April 27th, we're going to have another parent cafe. This parent session will be on social emotional learning. Social emotional learning is an integral part of education and human development. Social emotional learning is a process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitudes to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, and achieve personal and collective goals. Also, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible and caring decisions. Social and emotional is very, very important. Now, these parent sessions will be held on twice on Tuesday, April 27th. One session will be at 10 o'clock a.m. and the second session will be at 5 o'clock p.m. These sessions are the same, so you only have to attend once. Now, I'm going to email the link to you guys on April 19th, okay? So these sessions are only 30 minutes, so please, please join us. It's time to get on the road to kindergarten. In just a few short months, your child will transition into kindergarten and the transition team will be there to help. We started our sessions last month and they were very successful. This month, we have 3 more sessions and one begins today, April 12th at 1:30 p.m. Our other sessions will be April 19th and April 22nd. These 30-minute sessions will give you an overview of what to expect in kindergarten. We will look at skills they will learn, immunizations needed, and everything in between. You only have to attend the session once. Each session is the same and will be repeated at different times to accommodate the schedules of our parents. A link for On the Road to Kindergarten for today was sent out last week, but I've also included the links in the email that was sent in Herd's homeroom. Mark your calendar. Yes, we have our final event for this school year. On May 15th, we will have our PreK Celebration and kindergarten registration at the FedEx Event Center in Shelby Farms Park. You will have the opportunity to come out and register for kindergarten, receive an awesome pre-K to kindergarten transition kit, get some pre-K swag gifts, and you know we give pretty good gifts. And did I mention we're going to provide you with some good food? Now, the registration link will be emailed to you within the next few weeks. Because of COVID and social distancing, we will have limited spaces. So be sure to sign up as soon as I share the link. I don't want you to miss this event. Now, if you register online before the event, you are still invited to come out and celebrate us. In fact, we encourage you to go ahead and register online before you come out there because that saves time and then it gives you the opportunity to enjoy what we're going to do. Now, this day will be all about you and your pre-K child. How about that? So be sure, check your email because when I drop the link, I want you to be able to RSVP so that you can come out and celebrate with us. As we begin to focus on getting ready for kindergarten, today I want to focus on reading readiness. Now, in our On the Road to Kindergarten sessions, we're going to share with you some tips on reading. But today, I want to focus on reading routines and strategies for your child. Now, helping our preschoolers get ready to read isn't just about knowing letters and letter sounds. There is so much more to reading readiness than the alphabet. Setting our children up to be successful readers means laying a solid foundation rooted in print awareness, narrative skills, phonological awareness, and letter knowledge. So what can you do to ensure your child has that solid foundation? Let's break it down. I'm going to share with you some good information. Now, last month we talked about print awareness and narrative skills. Today, we're going to focus on phonological awareness and letter knowledge. So, letter knowledge, alphabetic knowledge, That's, you distinguish letter shapes, name letters, and letter sounds. So, pointing to words in a book, reciting the alphabet, connecting the shape of letters to their name, connecting the shape of letters to the sound they make. So, what can you do? You can recite the alphabet together often. You can point out letters and words in books in and around the house or in the environment, like in the kitchen or in the bathroom. You can start with helping your child learn the first letter of their name, in their first name, and continue with learning the other letters in their names. Point out how the letters and names are similar to other students' names. So, example, Cody and Cameron both start with C, or Emma and Anna both end in an A. Create a print-rich environment with lots of letters to observe around your house. Go on letter hunts to search for letters that are important to your child, like the letters in their names. And you can do that in the car when you're driving. What letter is on that license plate? What letter is on the billboard? And when talking about a letter, also make it sound to help children associate the two. So, phonological awareness. That is identifying and manipulating units of oral language. So, it's auditory, it's not print. So, listening. Do these words sound the same? Cat, car? No. But what about star and star? Yes. Alliteration. Words that have the same beginning sound. So if I say fabulous friend, they have the same beginning sound. Or rhyming words. Do these words rhyme? Fat and bat? Let's look at blending. What words am I saying? T, up, or at? Or segmenting phonemes in words. So the first sound in mop is mm. The last sound in dog is g. Or segmenting sentences. I have red hair. That's 4 words. What can you do? You can recite nursery rhymes and poems. You can play rhyming games and rhyming songs. You can teach your child how to hear and tap out syllables and words. You can read a book full of alliteration like Silly Sally or In the Tall, Tall Grass. Also, you can read books full of rhyming like Green Eggs and Ham or Llama Llama Red Pajama. That's actually one of my favorite books. And speaking of books, our book for the week is Countdown to Kindergarten by Allison McGee. I have included the YouTube link, which is the readable YouTube link. And I've also, it's on the screen, but I've also put it in the email that I sent to you guys. And each week, I'm going to start picking out books that are geared towards kindergarten. So this is the first one because we want to get our child prepared. We want them to know what to expect and what's going to happen. And a book is the best way to begin to prepare them for going to kindergarten. All right. It's time for Hertz Trivia. So, another easy one because we just talked about it. What is phonological awareness or letter knowledge? Or what are some things you can do at home to promote reading? Very easy, huh? Very, very easy. Well, you have until Wednesday, April 14th to email your answers to me, prekTransition@scsk12.org. Again, submit your answers to prekTransition@scsk12.org. I'm going back in the vault, and I'm going to find you guys something good to give out for our Hertz Homeroom trivia winners this week. And I am pleased to say that everyone should have received their Hertz Homeroom gifts for all of the Hertz Homeroom. So we are up to date and we are on track. And we're just excited that you are excited about participating in our trivia. So thank you so much for that. Get your answers in because I'm only taking the first 25. So before I leave, I'm going to share the quote for today. A child can teach an adult 3 things. So number 1, to be happy for no reason. Number 2, to always be busy with something. And number 3, to know how to demand with all his might that which he desires. Now, that's a powerful quote for this week. Yes, it is. PreK family, thank you for joining me today. Homeroom is over, and I hope you learned some valuable information. On behalf of the early childhood team, we would like to thank you for all you have done and are doing. We want you to know that we appreciate you, and we're so excited that you're a part of our PreK family. We hope you've enjoyed the information that was shared with you, and we want each of you to have a wonderful day. Now, if you have any questions or concerns about anything, please feel free to reach out to us at prektransition@scsk12.org. This is it. And until next time, we will see you. Be great. Go out and do some of the Dollar Tree finds, read the books, and just make it the best day that it can. Thanks again. See you soon.